Welcome back and welcome to my new studio. You'll see that we have nothing in the background to distract you, no pictures, no puzzles, so you can concentrate fully on me this time. And I'm all ready with my teleprompter, so the script should go pretty well this time. You might have noticed that standards have been falling in terms of dress. It's easy to do that in lockdown. So this time I thought I'd make an effort. So we have the jacket on today and we have the shirt. Anyway, let's start. Let's get going. Enough of me. I'm going to start this time with the greens and the challenges that were faced in 2014. December 2013 was the ice storm, and then after the ice we had the snow on top of it. So by the beginning of the 2014 season the greens were pretty bare and patchy. Then on top of that we had a wet spring and lots of rain on the Victoria Day weekend, which washed out our open house. This is what the greens looked like the day before the Victoria Day Open Fours, and it continued for the Spectacular Water Systems tournament. It's therefore great credit to the greenskeepers that the greens ran as well as they did through 2014. The two people looking after the greens that year were Mike Hendren and Ralph Stoffers, and Ralph was also the 2014 president. By the way, in case you haven't realised it, all the news bulletins from these earlier years are still on the website and can make for some interesting reading, and it's useful for me for jogging the memory for these videos. So take a look back and jog your own memory and relive those magic moments when you bowled so well. In previous videos I've tended to work chronologically, but this time I'm going to concentrate on specific events, and we'll start with the youths, or juniors as we used to call them then. Standout junior that year was Will Richardson. Will won the silver medal at the Ontario Championships and qualified for the National Championships. He bowled pretty well, but not quite good enough to get into the final elimination stage. Here are some pictures coming up of the MVP 4-3-2-1 Championship at the end of the season and the juniors' annual party and awards ceremony. And there was some final good news right at the end of the season when it was announced that Bailey Van Stein had again won the Earl Mayer Award. Beginning of the 2014 season, we decided to have all the lights refurbished, bulbs replaced and all the reflectors all cleaned up, and it made quite a difference to the evening jitneys after that. Open tournaments are very important to us. They provide a good source of income and also the opportunity to play against some better bowlers. But there's a lot of work involved getting ready for them, from the greens to getting the scorecards done and preparing the draw for the visitors and for the club bowlers. First aid to get ready, 50-50 draw to get ready, and of course they all expect a good cup of tea and a snack when they arrive. It's also very difficult to win these tournaments, but that year we had two tournaments where club members won, Helen Beaton and Ron Covert, and also in an open pairs, Steve Haslam and Martin Foxall. The club hosted the District 14 singles playdowns that year, and the ladies' champion was Bailey Van Stein. Unfortunately, she had a really tough draw when she went to the provincial championships, and although she played very well, she lost out to Cindy Higgins, a former champion, and Kelly McCarrihan, who was a member of Team Canada. Ben and I competed in the men's event. Unfortunately, we didn't make it through the playdowns. Ben lost to David Steffen and I lost to Rob Steffen. No disgrace, by the way, to lose to those two. In the novices, it was my last year, and with John McKenzie and Stan Zuli, we won the district playdowns, but unfortunately we didn't perform very well at the provincials. One event that I haven't previously talked about is the annual match against Wilmot Creek. They come to us one year and we go to them the next year. In 2013 we had a terrible result, losing 13.5 points to 2.5, but in 2014, when these pictures were taken, we beat them 17-15. And here's a roundup of the club tournament winners that year. Shirley van der Schaaf, Irene Flood and Kathleen Shirley in the Coaches Cup. Spectacular Water Systems was Diane Lauder and Mary Thibault. Cutthroat winner was Eve Gorringe. Canada Day, Bonnie Sheridan, Marilyn McMillan and Kathleen Shirley. Windmill, Peter Kurita and Julie Shilaki. And just look at the crowds for the Windmill tournament that year. I don't suppose it had anything to do with the Stanley Cup being on show, did it? Anniversary tournament, David Brister, Eve Gorringe and Chuck Chidley. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to slip in a cake cutter here. Novices tournament, Marion Trudell, David Brister and Shirley van der Schaaf. Club's ladies singles winner, Nan Hendren. And a change of men's winner was David Brister, took it that year. And finally in the Sadie Hawkins, Steve Haslam and Fran Marsh. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a wrap, as we say in the film industry, for 2014. I'm still hoping for some contributions from you for future editions, a photo, a memory, an audio clip or a video clip. If you can contribute, I'm sure people would like to see someone other than me on these videos. And before I go, I urge you to hit that little thumbs up icon on the YouTube video and make a comment, positive or not. I just think it helps to get the conversation going. You can be rude, I don't mind. Also, please share with your family and friends so they can see what fun we have, and it will maybe get them thinking about bowling when this is all over. So until next time, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Well, I think that went okay, don't you? Don't you, loser? What? You're still recording? Cut! Cut! Cut!